And that you mentioned here that you were doing Airbnb, but now you transitioned to a roommate. Can you explain the thinking behind that and the rationale?
Yes. So the big reason was because of COVID. Like Airbnb was a little bit
Mm.
OOC for COVID. And, and then since then, I've stuck with a roommate for stability because, oh, Pete, cleaning twice a week is not fun. And don't get me wrong, if
Mm.
you have a place that earns enough money, you can use the Airbnb to fund like its own cleaning and you can just hire a service. That's amazing. If you can do that, I say go with that. Because people downtown, they do that because people will pay $1,000 a night for some of these amazing 30th floor condos, blah, blah, blah. But for me, it was a lot of work cleaning.
And is that because cleaning is basically the same cost, whether it's super nice or whether it's a low rent place?
No, like for me, cleaning was really easy. I even had like a laundry process. There was always one dirty set and one clean set. And that way it was never like I had to sit and wait for laundry to be done. I would just put on the clean set and then I would start washing the dirty set. And
Gotcha.
so the trade-off between Airbnb is that a roommate you have to be with, like they always have entitlement to the space. Whereas Airbnb, you can say, this weekend I'm not going to rent it out. I have friends visiting one. I want to just use my place for me. A roommate doesn't really allow for that. But a roommate, you don't have to work for at all. You don't have to think about it. At Airbnb, there's just a lot of upkeep. I had to keep on my reviews constantly. If someone like put a crummy review, you've got a quick, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Can I give you like this refund, or can I offer you to come stay with me for free next time? Or what can I do for you to change that review? Or would you be willing to take down that review? Or there was always investment. Like my air conditioner broke, so I had to buy 2 window units because I wasn't going to be able to get an HVAC man out in time to be there for this $2,000 reservation. I can't give that up. Or just like minor maintenance things. This one couple stayed with me and they ripped the sheets, not in a seditious way, just the sheets need to be replaced. And so it was work. Whereas a roommate, I don't really have to think about them very much. But I will say there's one last final step to my journey that I'm working towards. And that is, I'm trying to move out of my place for a little bit and rent my entire place out. So the roommate that I have now, he's actually going to be taking over the entire lease. He's going to have a friend move in with him. Then I'm going to rent out the entire place. I'm going to be staying with family for about 3 months. And that'll give me just enough money to save up and hopefully now buy a new place so that I can just turn the place that I'm living right now into just passive income, as they call it.
Yeah.
And the whole thinking and reasoning behind this is that because of the housing squeeze right now, I can rent this place now for more than ever. Now I can turn a profit just renting this place out, like enough of a profit that I think I could sustain minor repairs. Like I'll be able to make enough profit on it that I can have a savings account to cover some appliances that need to be replaced in the near future. That there's some bigger expenses like HVAC that I'm just going to have to like fund myself. Like I'll have to make that investment. Like I don't think the property's self-sustaining enough to pay for an HVAC change yet. But for the other minor repairs, I'm confident, at least for now, that I'll be able to just turn this into passive income.